I have designed a 30-minute ball mastery session for you. Look, at times I know it's a struggle. You don't have enough time. This is why this session will be so effective for you. And I can guarantee to you by the end of this video, you will learn something new that you can transfer into your training, that it will get you to that next level. It could be an academy. This session will work. And why should you listen to me? Look, I'm a qualified FA coach. These are some things I used to do at an academy into that pro environment. So I know what I'm talking about. I have helped multiple people. By the end of this session, you will see massive improvement. Make sure you like this video, comment, and if you are new, make sure you subscribe. The thing is, we might not have time. So what you're gonna do is set up 4 cones about 8 meters apart. Ideally in here, you are going to work for 5 minutes. This 5 minutes is more of like a warm-up, and everything that we're doing is with the football. The only way for you to build confidence with the football is by playing with the football. For me, when I used to play at Sunday League, I used to think to myself, what if there was a scout watching me? What if there's a coach out there watching me? And I had 5 minutes or 20 seconds just to express myself. What would I do? So in here, I like to express myself. Just be creative, use your skills, be unpredictable, change the whole game. It all starts with you being creative. Use your imagination, have the confidence to try things. I understand this is just a warm-up. From the get-going, you need to think about game scenario. Example, whenever I'm doing this, I'm protecting the ball, I'm bringing it back down, I'm coming to your feet, showing my man, doing skill. Before we can move on, what we're going to do is a bit of some mobility. You have to understand one thing, range of motion is very important at any level of the game. So if you're not looking to put this in your warm-up, you are already stopping yourself short. So would you go out there and start training or play a match without wearing socks? Would you do that? So to me, this is why mobility is important. It allows you to be more flexible, improve that range of motion. This is why range of motion honestly improve your performance, and it also reduces the chances of you getting injured because your body feels warmed up, it feels lubricant, that flexibility has been engaged, your muscles are more elasticated. So with this, we are also focusing on close ball control. So keeping that ball close to you. Game scenario, you need to be able to keep the ball close to you, then exploit different spaces. So if you can focus on keeping the ball very close to us, it will allow us to transfer this into a game. So now let's say you've been able to keep that ball close to you, invite pressure, your man came to you, 1v1, you did like a skill, then you just gone. A little change of pace so we can transition to the next phase of what we're doing. I used to make the mistake of just focusing on just ball work, and forgetting about other foundation of the game. At times in football, you will need to sprint, you need to do a sharp movement, and you need to perform skills. So this will transfer to the next stage. But before we can move on here, what I have set up is basically about 5 to 6 cones. Ideally, when you work on some fast feet, change of direction. So when we're performing this first phase, it's about the speed of your legs, the speed of your movement. How quick do you do certain things? That transfer energy. So to a transition where you are doing this with control. There's no point of you doing certain things if you don't have any control over yourself. So once you finish this first section, can you transition to that next stage where you are running at pace with the football with control? I want you to just do tap it. Just tap it. Tap it. Tap it inside, tap inside, tap inside. Reset. Now you're gonna go again. Fast fit, fast fit, fast, fast. Pace. Now it could be different thing. Tap inside, and out, in and out. So what you have to understand is that, look, the game is constantly changing, it's evolving. You don't want to be the sort of player that's predictable. So we can avoid that by doing these sort of things. From there, it's about fast feet, it's about being fast, yeah? Your skill, your toes, being fast on your toes, being fast on your... Just roll it, roll it, roll. Okay, before we can move on, I need you to understand one thing. I like to isolate on what I am doing. So the main thing is that I am looking down, concentrating on the football. Now the next stage is advancing by looking up. You have to understand that scanning is a massive thing in football. All right, there's no point of you dribbling down but not knowing what is in front of you or behind you, or you need to have an understanding of what you are doing. Yes, let's master this skill first, and then we can transition to that next stage where now we're scanning. So let me show you an example. Could be fast now, fast. Transition aside. There, I'm already looking up now. For me, I'm changing my game. I'm looking up, I'm scanning, I'm doing this, I'm doing some skills. You can see whenever I'm transferring my weight, I have to adjust quickly to drive forward. Game scenario, let's say you have a man holding on to you, like you're just pushing off there. Gone outside, you're gone with control. The key details in your training is very important. Yes, my friend, before I can move on, I need you to do me a quick favor. Please like this video and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Honestly, I want to dedicate a lot more time to creating content like this that will help you, but I cannot do this without your support. So like it, all right, and subscribe. Anyways, moving on, you have to understand one thing. At times, whenever we are focusing on ball mastery, we just think we just have to do the same thing all the time. No, let's bring it back to the basic. Ball mastery, I like to always think game scenario, game specific. You know, I don't want to have a system in place where you are more focused on just doing the exactly same thing all the time. Let's mix it up. So on here, I call this one the mad cones. Ideally, once we finish this first phase, transition again into a game where you are exploiting space. Once you get there, now you need to finish with an end product. In the game scenario, it could be a pass, it could be a 1-2, it could be a shot, it could be a cross. All right, just for this purpose, we're just going to be working up and down. Now let's say, for example, you do not have a bouncing wall as such. All you can do is, once you get to the end cone, is come back in around and just do the same thing. The beauty about training on your own is that you don't have to go fast. You can work at your own pace. Ideally, when you're doing this, start slow. It's all right. You have to understand, my friend, you have to start somewhere. And if that means going like this, or making mistake, or falling over, that is perfectly fine. That is part of training. But you have to start somewhere. I want you to know that I am here to support you. So if you make a mistake, it's all right. I made plenty of mistakes, and that's perfectly fine. Mistakes are the stepping stone for us to be successful. So embrace your mistakes and just work on it, you know. So once you've done this, now let's transition forward to end product, pass, receive the ball, half turn, check your shoulder, back in again. There, you play, keeping the ball close to you, mixing up, try to look up if you can. All right, there, transition forward, pass, receive your half turn, open up, mix it up different part of your foot. All right, there, lay things. Because I've seen a lot of players out there, whenever they're training or doing this sort of drill, they're doing this fast. Yeah. Like, the speed is there. I can see the speed. But is it controlled speed? Is it something that you're going to be able to transfer into the game? There's no point of you doing fast skills here and there, fast. But if it's not transferable to the game, at times I feel like you are wasting your time. Be in control of that ball. All right? If you need to go slow, that's fine. All right? You also have to understand the sort of player you are. For me, I'm very explosive, for example. So I would take my time sometimes. All right? I'll just invite pressure. When he comes, step, then I'm going in a bit. End product, there. So know what sort of player you are. So game scenario, in football, you won't be doing the same skill or dribbling just in the same pattern, in the same line. So this is why here we are going to focus on some zigzag. The key thing that I want you to take from this drill is being able to transition from left foot to right foot. All right, this is very important that you understand this. At times you need to focus on your speed of play. All right, so how can we increase your speed of play? It's by the small details. And here, let's say you're coming at a cone. Instead of you using your left foot here to make it quite hard to go around the cone, here is change with this foot. That split second increase your speed. That little detail. So here, let's say you're coming here, there, just using that one. You go low and transition forward. All right. Whereas if now you're here, you're coming at pace from the cone. There, it's quite hard. See, like if you don't have that control as well, it makes it quite difficult for you to transition smoothly. So this is why whenever we were doing this, can we reduce how long we're taking during changes of phases? So here coming at pace, there you go low, cutting, you're there. You're more sharp, more responsive. So I am not saying that, yeah, don't use your weak foot like this, you know, but at times you also have to think about different situation. Here at times you might need to use this foot so you can protect the ball and then roll it across. All right, it's different scenario. Just mix it up. So there, change, cut in, cut in, cut in, cut in, cut in. All right, that's what we're gonna do. But now you come to understand that I love to train with end goal, being specific, having a game scenario in mind before I'm doing certain things. Again, I understand, yes, it's just a technical stuff that we're doing, but I also want to work on your physique. And with this one, I want to focus merely on your speed and injury prevention. Just for the purpose of this video, I brought the cone squat small. Ideally, I want you to put about 8 meters apart. So what you're going to be doing is sprint, decel, back down, back down, back down, then sprint to the top. Once you get back here, get the ball, back down, woo, back down, back down, back down, back down, back down, back down. So you're gonna do this back to the top and leave the ball. By the end of this set, you should feel fatigued. You should feel tired, like wow, you've actually pushed yourself. So there you have it. That is how you can start applying just these simple effective drills into your training and see a real result. Academy level, pro level. Go out there, start training. When it comes to football training as well, you have to be consistent. Build discipline in yourself. Be resilient. Take time, take care, dream big, think ahead. It's the small things that you're doing over time that counts. It's what matters for you to get closer to that academy level, that pro level. I believe in you so much, honestly. So don't let anything bring you down. At times you might feel like, oh, you're anxious, you feel out of place, you don't have that confidence, that trust. You feel like you cannot get where you want to be in life. Like, just know you are almost there, almost. Sometimes things will get so hard, but why stop? Why just bring yourself back down when you've been working so hard? So from there, push on, and that's what separates the top athlete is here. So in here is what separates the average to that elite. And I believe in you so much. Look after your mind and keep being resilient and keep training and enjoy the game. I believe in you so much. But anyways, if this is your first time on the channel, make sure you like this video so it can reach more people, because my aim is to inspire, motivate and educate you, people like us, because we've got a long way. We came a long way and we can get there. So please like this video, support me on this journey so we can support other people. Let's build a good community. And yeah, subscribe if this is your first time, and I will see you until the next video.